YouTube world. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are starting off in the garage. I really need to paint these walls. We're gonna get to that one day. But today we are working on Ivy, which is my new project off-roader. And because it's not really an off-roader, but I may go off-road sometimes, but not to off-road. Or maybe I'll try off-roading, I don't know. But you guys see the title, you see the thumbnail, we installed some LED lights. I wanna give a big shout out to Oxito. They've been sponsoring the channel for a while. Oxito is a brand, they make LED light bulbs, they make interior lights, they do things like higher pressure, they have inflators, they have power bank, they have all types of things. They're one of the OG sponsors on the channel. When I had my SI, I had an Oxito LED bulb. They reached out to me years ago, and I used to use like Amazon, eBay LED bulbs in my SI, and they were always either burn out, stop working, just something's going on. I put some Oxito bulbs in there, and then they've been fine to the point where I sold the car and it still had it in there like years later. Today we installed some LED bulbs on the Montero. So we're not just gonna do headlights. We're gonna do fog lights, headlights, and tail lights. But I may pass on the fog lights because Ivy do have fog lights. Here's one over here, and here's a cracked one over here. So I need to replace that. It's all exposed. So the glass is cracked, so I do need to replace this. But I may still put it in there just to see how it looks. I attempted to make this video a few days ago, and I went to go turn on the Montero. The Montero is dead. So I don't really have a jump pack. I got this thing that I bought for Shelly a long time ago to keep in her car. I don't think this is enough to jump the Montero, but we gonna see. We gonna see. But yeah, it's a portable jumper. I do need to get like a more official battery jumper. So you never know, you may need this, you know? It may come in handy. But yeah, you plug this guy in and boom. So let's see, I'm gonna pop the hood, jump this thing. I put Amari to sleep, and that's why I'm actually out here. So I don't know how much time I have. He usually naps for like an hour. Bro, can I not? Oh, it's right here in my face. He usually naps for like an hour and change, so I don't know how much time I have. But let's take a jump this battery. It's a new battery in here too, but this thing is not in here running. I'm slacking, to be honest. I need to get this thing running. It jumped it worked. All right, well, I can't knock that. All right, I got Ivy out of here. Yeah, she needs gas and the battery's still dead. So I definitely need to like drive her, get that battery truck. There's a new battery. I'm shocked that little battery pack jumped it though. So I'm gonna start off with installing the headlights, and then we're gonna work on the taillights. It's a beautiful day today. It's not too, hot, but it's not too cold. This engine bay is filthy and dusty. Oxito sent over a little care package. So we have LED brake lights, we have LED fog lights, and we have LED, low beam, high beam, that's what I'm guessing. And if you are shopping for anything for your car, check out Oxito. They actually work with a lot of different cars. And I have a link below you guys can check out. Also, I have a discount code. Keem15 will save you 15% off whatever you buy. So throw whatever in your cart, Keem15, save you some money. But yeah, check out Oxito. They got headlights, marker lights, reverse lights, all types of things. For the headlights, they should be pretty easy. Usually get behind your headlight. Yeah, look at that, it's right there. So all I do is just plug it out, it can come right out. Or maybe I have to twist it out, it comes right out. Obviously, I've never messed with these before. On the driver's side, oh, same thing, easy, it's right there. So headlights is gonna be easy. The fog lights, though, I don't know if I have to go through the back of the bumper. So looking through it from back here, I don't know if you guys can see, but the fog lights right in there. Yeah, because I don't think you do this from the front, or do you? I don't know. So for the tail lights, I fill up there, I fill up there. How does this thing hang on? Is it? That's it? Probably when I take this off, probably another thingy somewhere. But okay, so the headlights and tail lights seem simple. It's the fog lights. Oh shoot, this thing's staying open? What the heck? Huh, that's interesting, but I don't trust it. I think it's gonna slam closed. I'm in Integra right now, on my way to AutoZone, about to get some jumper cables. That's definitely something you have to have like in your car, your garage. And I don't have jumper cables. I don't know why I don't have that. So we're gonna get that. I'll use Integra, jump the Montero, and then we can get back into installing these LED bulbs. Oh my God, it's like one thing after another. One thing with cars, it's always, you think it's like a quick little 10-minute thing. It ends up being half a day. It's just crazy. It never fails, it happens all the time. Made it to AutoZone. There's literally like 3 cars with their hood popped over here. Yo, AutoZone is good vibes, but bad vibes at the same time. But that means people gonna do car trouble. But then another thing is we all got something in common. We got car trouble. So let's go get some jumpers. Made it back from AutoZone. I ended up picking up this Duralast the 12-foot safety booster cable. I have it hooked up to my typewriter right now. Cool little cable because it gives you like an indicator. So you can see, first of all, it tells you which way to split it, if I guess if you're slow. And then yeah, it tells you if you're okay or if you have it on wrong or whatever before you jump your car. So the electronics is working right now. So I'm not gonna turn on right now. I just want to show you guys the headlights. So that's the headlights right now. You see how dull these things are? In the daytime, it's probably not helping out, but we're gonna swap these bad boys to LEDs. You can see the rear tail lights. I mean, it's too bright out here. I'll probably have to show you guys inside the garage, but oh, the fog light do work. Okay. Well, of course that one works, and that bulb I think is a shot. I gotta replace that whole housing. Okay, we're gonna start with the passenger side, and I went ahead and opened up the LED bulbs. Actually, see how these look, because I like packaging. Oh, they give you gloves. Okay, they give you gloves. You mess up your halogen. I'm actually gonna use these because I don't get my hand dirty. I'm not really worrying about the bulbs themselves. Take a look at these things. Okay, icy. And like I said, these LEDs, these are 6,000 Ks, and these should be nice and bright at night. Oh, and these are like plug in and play, and look like they have a fan built in as well. So LEDs on both sides. One thing about adding LEDs to these type of housing where they're like reflectors, it's easily to like start blinding people. I don't know if I turn counter or clockwise for this one, or if I just squeeze. It looks like you squeeze the tabs on this one. I'm not too sure, so okay. Oh, it looks like, no, these are halogens, right? Yeah, I think you just plug these bad boys out. Oh, interesting. These are actually not that bad. They're like blue, but very dim. So you see you get the little plugs inside them as well. So we're gonna go ahead, slap in a new one. I don't think these are labeled left and right. I don't think they matter, but it doesn't matter. Oh, it just says left and right. No, it don't. It is L, E, and H. It is now a week and a half later. When I was installing the headlights, the LED headlights in the Montero, I got the wrong bulbs. So I finally got the right ones in the mail, and we're gonna go ahead and install these. Jump right back onto the Montero and continue. Big shout out to Oxito, because I was like, hey, I got the wrong bulbs. It was like, don't worry, we got you. They sent out these, because I think these are HB5s. And I think the other ones I have are HB4, so these should fit perfectly fine. I decided we're gonna work in the garage today because it's super windy outside. The last few days, I don't know what's going on in New Mexico, but it's just been stupid windy, like to the point where you can't even see dust. I don't know if you guys saw my last vlog going to work and how dusty it is. Actually, I'm gonna throw in a clip from yesterday, me coming home from work. I couldn't even see walking to the car, it was crazy. Cut open these are HB5s, and I think I got HB4s by accident. This is something you can do to any car, especially like older cars that don't have the built-in LED headlamps anymore. Like my Integra, I would never mess with those headlamps. But something older like these, definitely you can. Yeah, I think these are correct. So here are the plugs on these. See, these come with a built-in fan. Look at that, built-in fan. Nice LEDs as well. I like how durable it feels. Every Oxito LED headlamp I received, always been fire. But yeah, so that's the plug. So you can see how it looks in there. And I'm gonna take out the old ones. So around I can't remember what I even discussed in the last time I was attempted to do this. There we go. So yeah, so on not halogens, what are these? These are, I forgot what these are called. Oh my God, HB5s, yeah. I forgot what these are called. Yeah, halogen bulbs. With a halogen bulb, you touch it with your finger, any grease that gets on there, it'll burn into the bulb. So they give you gloves so you can place these in here, which is nice. Just so you can see what the HB5s look like. You got the little 3 prongs that goes right into there. And here are the piece that slides right in there. So because of these are LEDs, these are much brighter. They do get warmer, they get hotter. You get the built-in fan, which are nice. And I think this is what is this piece? I think it's like a ballast or something like that too. Which is nice to come with that. So Oxito, they take care of you. Just gonna plug that guy in. That's all it really is, a plug and play. Now, I don't think they're labeled as left or right. Then you can use either side. Just want to make sure. I think you can, but you never know. So we're gonna go ahead and plug this guy in. So since the bulb is not going directly into the housing, I think that goes in there and just turns. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, I see. So this little plastic piece, this is what turns into your actual headlight with the bulb. I'm gonna make sure I run this through this first. Let me see, can it fit in there? Should be able to. So what I'm running into is this bulb gets plugged in through the back and it goes into the housing, and then this goes over it, locks it into place. Now the problem I run into with this is I'm gonna need to get this plastic piece all the way up to here so I can lock this headlight into place, but I can't pass this piece right here. So what I end up doing is I broke it. You see how, let me see, where is it? Like right here. I broke a little piece right there, and that way this can fit. Let's see. Should be able to figure out to finagle that thing in it. There we go. So now I got that thing to fit in, and it can go all the way around. Oh, can it pass this now? Oh, that's another issue. Oh, yes it does. Now I can lock this into place. You know I cannot because of the wire now. I ran into one issue. So this is the right bulb. It plugs in like normal. The only problem is there's a plastic clip that screws your bulb into the headlight. I think I showed you guys this. So with the new one, you have this wire right here, and you see how it's hanging off the side. So when I put it in the clip, it won't go in all the way. So I can't technically lock it into the headlamp. I even broke this a little bit, kind of shaved it off a little bit to see if I can make it fit. I can't make it fit. Even if the cord was pulled onto the back, I can't get it in there. I'm gonna plug it in so I can at least still see what the LED looks like, but I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna get the bulb to stay in there, because I can actually technically drive with it like this, but there's a chance the bulb may fall out. Now the Montero is dead, so I might have to hook it up to my RDX. Let me get my jumper wires, and we are going to see how they look compared to the old Halogen. Let's pop the hood in this thing. All right, so I got the RDX hooked up to Ivy, and let's compare headlights to headlights. So this one has the old Halogen. This one's gonna have the new LED. So let's see how it looks. Make sure this guy's in there, chilling there. So let's see how it looks. I probably should have wind down the windows, but it's okay. Alright, let's see if you guys can see a difference. Oh yeah, 100% difference. So you got Oxito over here, and then look at the Halogen over here. Day and night difference. I know you can probably hear the fan. Is that the fan, this one? No, you can't even hear the fan. The fan's not even on. Oh, that's the light to let me know that my headlights is on and the car is not running. Even looking at it from here, look how much brighter this side is than the Halogen. So LEDs is always a great upgrade. Wow, it is it's much brighter. But LEDs is always a great upgrade, especially in your older cars. You just gotta make sure you level it. So most headlights come with, I don't know if I can show you guys in here. There's a screw you can see right here. I don't know if you guys can see that down there. There's like a little screw, you can turn it and it'll level your headlight. Your best bet is to get on a flat surface, maybe like your garage, and aim it at your garage. But dang, that is a day and night difference. So okay, on the tail lights, I do have Oxito, no Oxito. It's really hard to tell in the daytime. Here's a better view. So here's the Oxito. See how nice and full the LED is in there? Camera don't really do it to adjust this. And then look at the OEM. Look how more dull it is compared to the Oxito. Hopefully you guys can see this on camera. But yeah, so dull, and then you got bright LED. Another way to kind of give you an idea, so I don't fall in here, is look how dull the taillight is on my garage. Look how brighter that side is. We're gonna switch back to when I first started this project and show you guys how I did the right side. And then this left side, I may do it on another day when it's not windy outside. Show you guys how to get that installed. But it's real simple on the Montero. But look at that, this thing is bright. All right, we made it to the rear. I started a little early back here, but I took off the passenger tail light. First of all, what I showed you guys earlier, it's 2 screws and that's it. Then it's pulled right out. There was probably about 3 inches of sand sitting in there, by the way. I cleared all that out. You guys can probably see some of it on the ground. So I'm gonna show you guys on the driver's side. But yeah, I got this thing hanging. So reverse at the bottom, brake lights in the middle, and turn signals up top. So we're gonna replace the middle one, but oh my god, look how dirty this thing is. This thing is filthy. All right, so here's the brake lights here. You see LED. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this guy out. That's cool, GTO and a C8. So you line up, there's actually two nipples. There's one right there and then there's one back there. Line them up, push them down in there and twist them into the hole. It's actually really simple. So I'm gonna show you guys the passenger side, but literally these two screws is the only thing holding in the tail light, which is interesting. Probably can, boom, get that guy out. I use the pry tool and pry that thing right out. So come out easy, but yeah, look at that. There's a dead moth in there. Look how thick the sand and dirt is in there. It's crazy. Then clean that out real fast and it will swap those brake lights. All right, we're making some progress. So for the fog lights, it's a process to even get to these. So this thing is on this bracket right here, and it does have this, you guys can probably see this spring screw in there. On the back you have a plate, which is the plate right here. Screw off 5 of those. And this thing comes off, and to access this you do have to remove that little grill piece. That's like, I think 2 bolts hold, 3 hold that in, or 2 hold that in, and then it's a process because the thing is in like this, and you take all the screws out so you can get to it. All right, another issue. Now the new bulbs that I got, these are very old school. You can see how you have the bulbs in there, it connects to some type of terminal wiring here that goes to here. Then goes to here, and the actual plug is actually right here. With the new LEDs that I got, these guys plug directly into the housing. So if I plug this guy in, you can see this back piece is just gonna hang out because this connection right here, it's right there. I could run these, but I probably can't put this back plate back on here because it's gonna stick out like that. And it's gonna plug directly into that guy. So run out of time right now. What I'm gonna do is the next time we're gonna jump into this, I will take apart this guy, and that way I can get the bulb out and plug the new bulbs in directly into here. Put it back in there, see how it'll fit, and just go from there. Worst case scenario, just get some more modern fog lights and plug these guys into it. Or I may get some fog lights that have LEDs, built already in there, but I really want to use these guys. So I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do the next time we pick this guy back up. Another few days later, so I decided to skip out on the fog lights because what I think I need to do is completely replace the fog lights, and that way the new bulbs can fit in those housing. I haven't really checked to see if these bulbs will fit in there, but it's a whole hassle. I don't know if I showed you guys. It's a whole hassle to get in that fog light and unscrew it. I rather just get a fresh lens, and I think I'm gonna have to come back to that because I want to finish up this video, have this out for you guys on Monday, and that whole fog light thing is the whole ideal. So I went ahead and put the fog lights right back together. We're gonna tackle that another time. So we're just gonna focus on the headlights and the tail lights. So speaking of tail lights, I need to go finish that up. So this thing actually stayed last time, but I don't trust it. So we're gonna go ahead and put the broom back to hold this thing up. Hold this thing open at least. Here are the old one. Here's the new Oxito. So I try to show you guys with the lights on how it looked, and you couldn't really tell in the daytime too much, but we'll try again in a second. But yeah, battery's dead. Battery's been dead. I need to drive, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Let me put the new bulb in there. I think I tried to show you guys on the right lights, but you can see just like a little nipple right in there. I don't know if you can focus. Yeah, right in there. You push down and twist and it comes out. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. I try to zoom in and show you guys, but it's hard to do it with one hand. But yeah, you push down and twist. Oh my God, this thing is so crunchy. There we go. And it comes right out. Look at that. Ah, man. Broke a little bit in there. Hopefully it still works. Should be fine. And then we get the new LED. Push down and twist. Now that's in there. And the taillights are done. You put this thing back into place and you twist to close it. Counterwise? Yeah, I think counterwise to close it. And that's it. Line this thing back up. I wonder, I'm not gonna mess with this right now, but I'm probably gonna have to get back in here to fix this harness that they did here. Oh my God. So this is for, I guess, for the rear trailer harness, but hey, who knows? Maybe I need that one day. It looks horrible. Like the way how they did the whole Whatchamacallit, it looks horrible in my opinion, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and zap this thing back on. This install shouldn't have taken as long as it did, but I'm very limited on time when it comes to doing stuff like this, so we're running out of time, so I have to skip those fog lights. It is what it is. Maybe a different video, I will jump back in there. But yeah, these are the fog lights. Let's just put the old ones back in there. I'll put the box back in there. Yeah. All right, boom, just like that, tail lights are in. I've been leaving this thing in there so I can hold up the trunk while I wait to get some struts. These are 100% much brighter. Like, I can tell when I was walking to the garage, but look at that. Can you imagine at nighttime? Probably much brighter at night. But yeah, comparing to the halogens that were in there, night and day difference. Like I said, I just need to do the fog lights to match up. Okay, so you can tell that these are the low beams, and when the high beam's on, it'll fill up the whole thing. Oh yeah, look at that, much brighter compared to traditional bulbs. But yeah, big shout out to Oxito. Like I said, I've used them in all my cars, my Frontier, my SI. I won't really need it using these two cars because they got full LED, dual LEDs built in. But if you have something older, you want to make it much brighter. The garage is open, natural light's coming in, and look how much brighter that background is. But for right now, these will definitely work. So the game plan also is, I do want to replace these headlamps as well. They're kind of cooked. So if I can replace the headlamps, replace the fog lights housing. By the way, if you made it this far in the video, appreciate you. You're a real one, because most people probably clicked off the video by now. But there are some people that will watch the whole thing, and that helps me out. It helps push my videos out there, and everyone that comments and like the video as well too. Shout out to you guys. Me and Omari are gonna get some groceries. Shelly is at home doing her thing. Sometimes I like to just take him out, give Shelly a break, because she is a stay-at-home mom, and everyone knows stay-at-home mom is not the easiest job in the world. Also, I just dropped my phone, and I need to get Ruby clean because she's dusty. She's disgusting, dirty. I explained earlier in the video that this week we had some crazy dust storms and winds up to like 45 to 50 miles per hour, something crazy like that. So I took Ruby to work on, I forget what day it was. I think it was like Thursday or Friday or something like that. I think it was Thursday. And yeah, Ruby got destroyed outside. Well, not destroyed, but just covered in sand and dirt and just dirty. But yeah, life update. So it's March 24th or something like that. I don't even know what day it is. It's March something. It's a Sunday. It's my day off. So I'm not even worrying about the day. We're having a good month this month. I'm at like, I think 11 cars. And it's not even, I think we still have a week and some change left to the month. So, and I think I've made the most money I've made so far at the job. I've been doing well this month. I'm still trying to come back from the transition from November to December, because remember, I left Honda the middle of November. Yeah, the middle of November, and I didn't start Acura till the beginning of December. So that little gap there, I have to, come back from. So I feel like I'm finally getting into the rhythm of things, if that makes sense. When you don't work for a certain time, and then you have a gap, and it usually catches up to you until you've been in motion for a while. Oh, there's a Cybertruck. I didn't realize how big a Cybertruck was till I seen one like in person. I did not realize how big that truck was. I was seeing them driving around, and I'm like, oh, those are cool, whatever, it's different. But until I actually saw one like right in front of my face, I'm like, wow, this is actually a big truck. I'm at the pickup parking right now. We're at Sprouts getting some groceries. I'm gonna wait for them to bring it by. It's so convenient to do something like this when you have the baby with you. You don't gotta like worry about getting out the car and blah 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 blah. But yeah, I want to get back into working out. I haven't bike ride yet. It's officially spring. Bike season's pretty much here. The whole plan was to have the Montero ready before spring, and bless you, baby. Ideally, I need to get the Montero registered, ready to go to drive on the road. I haven't done that yet, and as you guys can see, I only have like 1 day a week. Well, I set 1 day a week, a few hours. Ooh, Integra. Anyway, RPF ones. That's cool. Every time I see cars, I'm like, squirrel. But yeah, I set aside some time 1 day a week to work on a Montero, and it don't really need much. It needs some love, but it drives. It drives. Everything's fine. The belt squeaks when the motor is cold, so it probably needs a whole belt job and everything, which I'm willing to do. I'm figuring out this whole schedule I have now. I have a whole new schedule, and as far as not just work, but just everything, because I get paid differently. I get paid at a different time. I'm still trying to just figure everything out. I'm still a dad, you know, I'm still a husband. Shelly's a stay-at-home mom. So there's a lot going on, especially transition to a new job, and that just changed everything for me. I do have more time to get things done than I did at Honda. It's just that everything, there goes the Cybertruck again, everything is just different now. So I gotta like figure things out and just kind of get things together. Like, look at that thing. You can't not look at it. Yeah, that's how dirty the RDX is. I don't know if you guys can see, especially the other side. I'm gonna show you guys the other side. This side is filth. You guys can see. Look at that. But yeah, we're gonna get her clean today, for sure. Right now I'm hanging with Omari, and we heading to Walmart. Yeah. All right, Omari, you ready? We're gonna go wash mommy's car. So yeah, I think I'm gonna help the touch this car wash real fast. Quick little wash. There's one right next to Target, so I give props to people that vlog or film while they have babies, because it's definitely not the easiest thing in the world, 100%. Mari was in Walmart just yelling at people. If you follow me on Instagram, you see like little stuff like that. I usually post on my story. But yeah, I love this kid. This is like, I don't know, a baby changes you 100%. What are they doing? Taking pictures? That's cool though. It's like a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, riding their bikes. I would say the whole process of having a baby is hard. Like, your life gets hard when you have a baby, but it's so worth it. Like, all the times where, you know, he's laughing, he's you know, he's clapping, he's smiling, he's just, you know, staring at you. It's just all worth it. It's all worth it being a dad. I know you want to go home. I will say, you know, timing goes by so much faster when you have a baby. Like, he's already 14 months. Like, where did the time go? I felt like he was just born. He's like a little, you know, a little seed in my arm. Now he's this whole toddler, and he's 1, and he's trying to walk. Like, it's crazy. He's trying to walk. He's trying to talk. Made it to the touchless car wash. Some people out here washing their car. Probably not. There's a dryer. In the car wash, there was a dad washing the truck with his son, and they both cleaning it. And I can't wait to spend those type of times with Omari. We wash the car, teach him how to like dry and wash and all that good stuff. For Omari's first car, my plan is to kind of get him like a nice little Civic, little SI or something like that. Like, I will decide on his first car, and that way he can learn to take care of a car. Like, learn what it's like to have a car. And then he can go to work, and then if he wants a newer car, I'm sure he probably will. I'm not gonna have him drive no beater, you know, like, I'm gonna have him drive something decent, but it's not the newest car in the world, you know, it's not something crazy expensive either. He's 1 year old now, he'll probably be driving 16, 17. In 16 years, it'll be what, 2041 or something like that? 2040, 2041? That's crazy. Like, I don't know what cars are gonna be like in 2041. Like, what am I gonna be well, crazy to think about. When he starts driving, 2041 cars are gonna be out. Like, what are cars gonna be around that time? The technology right now is pretty insane. So, like, is everything gonna be EV by then? Like, all I know is he's gonna have a nice little Honda Civic SI, a little manual, something like that. Learn to drive manual. Damn, manual's gonna be rare in 16 years. Now that I think about it, that's just insane. I will make sure he knows how to drive manual, for sure. Like, that's just a skill he has to have. Damn, Albertson is packed today. Sheesh. You don't see too many of these quarter coupes actually modded. Actually, this is the first quarter coupe I've seen, like, in that generation with a red Type R badge, like a red H. Like, I'm assuming he's gonna be into cars, but you just never know. You know, he could just go a complete different route. because my dad's a mechanic and I wasn't into cars my whole life. I think I started getting into cars once I got my first car, which was that 92 Toyota Crusader, and I actually helped my dad put that car together. What's he gonna do? He's gonna race that Sonata to merge over. Yeah, that third lane turns to one lane, so people always, I'm guilty of it too. I'll be in that lane, light turns green, I'm taking off to beat the traffic. Look at this little, what is this dude doing? Look at that. This is what I have to deal with every day. Fighting for my life in New Mexico. Driving New Mexico, I gotta fight for my life every day. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you guys that. Also, before I go, I've been enjoying dropping videos on Mondays because it gives me enough time to record, edit, and with my busy schedule, I can at least put out a video instead of like go 2-3 weeks without a video. So I'm gonna try to continue with the Mondays, drop a video or drop a vlog for you guys every Monday. And if I get the hang of it, or let's say I get more time, maybe I can drop 2 videos a week so you guys can be more updated. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.
Okay.